Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and welcome to my September 2023 monthly plan with me. So let's go ahead and get this party started with some music. I don't know why, but Heads High was the song that I landed on, even choosing that over Lil Wayne for this day, so do with that information what you will. So anywho, this is my new cover. This is my Moterm B6 zip cover, and it is in the color pebbled green, pebbled cream. I will have it linked down below in the description box, as well as some other things that I may mention in this video. So we're planning on my Apple iPad Mini 6 in September. It's going to be a relatively hectic month because I have a birthday, my husband has a birthday. On top of that, I have a bunch of other things that have to get done in the month of September as well. So you'll see it's pretty chaotic, but I really like how it turned out. I was looking through my stickers, which I tend to do before I start my planning process for any given month or week or day. And I noticed that these stickers were not too decorative, but the ones that these ones, not too decorative, but they're the ones that were essentially like the jumping off point. I was like, I don't know, obsessed with those stickers. So I'll just walk you through in this video, not only what I'm planning and all of that, just kind of talking about the things that we have going on, but also hopefully some tips and tricks I will be able to throw in there along the way. So first of all, I was trying to continue to use GoodNotes 6 for the free ski. However, I have too many notebooks and I needed to be able to upgrade to the paid version to be able to access all of my notebooks. So that is actually what I did, so I could access all of my notebooks. So right now I'm starting off by using the shape tool, and whatever shape that you draw, whether it's a circle or a rectangle or a heart, and even if you don't draw it beautifully, the shape tool will actually, if you have the tool turned on, the button turned on, it will actually snap it into place. So if your circle is lopsided, it will make it a perfect circle. You have to play around with it a little bit, but essentially that's kind of how that works. So I was able to draw a rectangle, and then I just fit it to the size of that whole area down below. And then I also copied and pasted so I could essentially darken that area and make it appear darker, because it's a transparent type of color. And so if you want it to appear darker, then you will of course just need to copy and paste. And so that's what I did. I will move around some things as we move through the video, so this isn't the final look, but this is kind of what we're working with. So I think the stickers, both of the sticker sets that I'm using, maybe all of the stickers, are from the same shop. Like I said, I'll try to link them down below, probably from this planner, THISS planner, and all of those stickers that I'm using are free, so just keep that in mind. And so you can access those through the freebie library on the This Planner website. So I threw some decorative stickers amongst the planner, and I figured I would just come back and readjust at a later date if I felt like it. But I'm starting out by trying to figure out what font, if you will, I'm going to go with, because I went into this thinking I would just write down everything instead of fooling around with text boxes, but that wasn't really that appealing to me. So I am landing on this font, which I think is called Bradley Hand. It is a free font that I downloaded from probably Da Font, because that's where I get a lot of my free fonts from. It's an Apple app, so I have it actually on my phone, on my iPad mini, on my iMac, so on and so forth. And so anyway, on the first, I have a financial social work meeting, if you will. It's going to be the Money Chats meeting, which happens every first Friday of every month. And then also I have a ping pong class or whatever on the first, and it starts at 2. And so essentially I just notate that, because if there are days that I don't work, then I can be there on time. If there are days that I work, I will pack my gym bag, which means I'm taking to work 3 or 4 bags, which people call me the bag lady on those days. And then I just go from work to the gym with my gym bag in tow. So on Saturdays and Wednesdays, of course, I like to release YouTube videos. So I went ahead and I added those in. And on the 4th is Labor Day, which I'm actually not marking because it does mean something to me. I didn't mark 2 things. I'll mark it after I film this, or after I put up the video or finish this recording. But the 4th is actually Labor Day. Also Beyonce's birthday, by the way. But most importantly, it is my husband's 34th birthday. I think we did the math and concluded that he would be turning 34. And then the 5th is my best friend's birthday. I think he's turning 33. I don't know why I'm putting people's ages out there and trying to figure out what their ages are. But I just feel like, I don't know. I normally don't even consider, I don't know, people's ages mean nothing to me. So the fact that I'm taking time, maybe my Google Calendar tells me, because it's linked to Facebook. You know how you have your Facebook birthdays turned on? Maybe that's how it's telling me. That's why I know basically what I'm saying is I think that that's how old folks are turning. I'm not really sure. So anywho, do with that information what you will. But on the 5th, I actually have a professional development. And so I didn't mark that because it's still the same work time, to be honest. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And you'll see that in this video, I actually do not mark a lot of my work events because I do have a work planner that is a paper planner. And I try to keep work events just on there because otherwise all the different meetings and such, if I try to mark those types of things throughout the month in my personal planner, it would really just have things being pretty congested. So unfortunately, I've been talking, and so I don't know what's happening from the 6th on. But what I do know is that, okay, I think I can see on the 7th, another ping pong class, because that is technically every Tuesday and Thursday. And then on the 9th, our family is throwing us a birthday party. And so before the party though, there's this event that I was thinking about going to. And so we may do that, but we may just not do that because we do have a birthday party that day. And so my husband and I have not had a birthday party together or separately since we were children, like 8 years old or 7 or something. So it's kind of exciting that as we turn 33 and 34, I think that's how old we're turning. As we turn 33 and 34, we are going to have the first birthday party we've had in a very long time. So that's pretty cool. So that's on the 9th because it's in between our birthdays. So that's why it is on the 9th, because we always celebrate our birthdays together if we do celebrate, the weekend between or whatever. And so that's the case there, which is kind of cool, especially in this case, because it gives us time to, if we want to do anything particular for my husband's birthday, just us, we can do those things. And then if we want to do anything for just like my birthday or whatever, we have my birthday weekend to do that. So I think I already took off work for my birthday, the 15th, which is what I do every year. I think I'm going to get a massage, which my friend said she would pay half of yesterday. So that's fun. Go to lunch, and I might even throw in I don't know, but the day is going to be, I don't know. I'll spend the day doing whatever it is that I want to do, which I for sure think I want to get a massage because I only get them like every couple years. I've only gotten like 4 of them maybe, but I like them. Anywho, in September, I have a dentist appointment on the 21st and then a doctor's appointment on the 22nd, which is actually insane. Also, on my birthday weekend, there is this like mystery dinner thing that I'm thinking I want to go to. So we may go to that. But then on the 23rd, there's a Gucci Mane concert that we're highly considering going to. In addition to that, my husband graduated from Georgia Southern University, which isn't far from where we live. And so we were just thinking yesterday that we might want to go to one of those games. And they're pretty much happening on Saturdays, like for the most part. So we might go to one of those. So some of these events we've already, they're set in stone. Some of them are, if we might make it, or we might go, like the town center event and the brunch event and the mystery dinner event. We're highly considering going, but we're not really sure. So right now what I'm doing is adding a little razzle dazzle with the highlighter tool to the dates, and I'm basically adding transparent date dots. If you are in the paper planning world, then you know that this is essentially like adding transparent date dots, which people tend to print on transparent sticker paper, just FYI. So anywho, I am making a few notes because we do have to renew our P.O. box in September. And so I've had a P.O. box for a long time. Mainly when I got my Etsy shop, it was pretty much necessary. And so it is not active right now and hasn't been for a couple years. Plus, brands don't really send me a bunch of stuff. And so I don't know, I'm kind of considering maybe I don't need it, but I think I'll just go ahead and renew it, and I'll renew it for 6 months. So there's that. So that's what September's looking like. I'm sure it'll be more chaotic than what it appears to be, but as of right now, I feel like it's not too crazy. I am currently reading the Rebel King book by Kennedy Ryan, which is one of my friend's favorite authors, which is why I'm reading it. And after that, which I'm actually really liking it, and then after that, I have decided that it only makes sense to move on to, wait, what am I reading? I'm reading Kingmaker. What's the first one? I think I'm reading Kingmaker, and the second one is Rebel King. I think that's actually what's happening. Okay, right now I am setting up my monthly reflection page, and here I like to track or keep, it's kind of like a habit tracker. I like to track everything, if I'm taking my vitamins and my medication, did I work out, did I exercise, all of that type of stuff. I've also been thinking about maybe tracking when I'm taking my dog for a walk, because unfortunately, we can't walk her every single day for an extended amount of time. Like in a perfect world, I would walk her a couple times a day, like maybe a mile or something a couple times, but that isn't really realistic. So the next best thing, if I can't do like twice in a day, then I typically can do then though maybe 1 mile a day or 2 to 3 miles every other day or something like that. So she gets in, like, all in all, a pretty good amount of mileage per week. But I guess in a perfect world, I would even walk her a little bit. I don't know. I would be a stay-at-home dog mom and I could walk her even more. It doesn't help though that we live in Georgia. So that's kind of like the major barrier. So I don't know who has the perfect weather, maybe like California or something, but I'd like to live somewhere where it's not really hot like Georgia or where it's really cold. I don't know. It just makes it difficult for doing some things when it's super hot, like taking my dog for a walk. So I just finished setting up my monthly dashboard where I brought over my monthly goals, and those are recurring from month to month, and they're goals based on my yearly goals. So they're broken down goals from the yearly goals list. And then I brought over the to-dos, which are kind of recurring to-dos, and also they're to-dos that I know I'm not going to get finished in this month in August. So I took them to September. By the way, I forgot to mention, if I didn't, I'm hosting my friend's bridal brunch in September too. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.